probably like 12.
The number's gonna go down a little bit, but not too
Oh
much.
no, yeah, definitely. There's probably only gonna be like maybe 500, maybe even
I
more.
know there was like 1,200 last week at the end of like the
No,
last
there's like
day.
1100, I think.
So we starting it or?
Yeah, if Emmy and Joe
Alright,
Jaxie are
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Jack is here.
Yeah, just start.
Alright, yo, good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. It's Arson Esports versus Bagchasers here on Coastline. We make a return to the competitive scene. A couple of days off, but you know, it's kind of why I like casting so much. And some days you're on, some days you're off, and we're doing our thing. So we're back at it. See if Arson can continue this win streak they got going on. First band's gonna be Thatcher. Watch. Already off to a phenomenal start. Second band gonna be, bro, you know it's just Attacker. Attackers are Arson Esports. Let me see. Habana? Makes sense. That's the wifey in the background if you hear that going off. If you hear the female laughter, that's the... She has my heart. Let me find a suitable pen here so I could take down expert level league notes. Lucy, she's gotta get banned. I mean, I think you can't play as them anyways. So if it's a rule that you can't play as the new operators for league games, then that kind of might be a wasted ban because she's just auto banned. And now we're seeing Joe Jaxie, Cooley, Italian Turtle, Anesthesia, and Zimbe, and Arson Esports doing their first attack. And we have Bagchasers, Moxic123, Ernie, Serra, I'm gonna pronounce that Serra, and then AFG Killer, AFG, and Kuruta on Bagchasers defending first. So no 6 page, just gonna be the Thermite into Habana, so she does get some screen time here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Downstairs kitchen.
Strike market. Perimeter defense online. Scanner protected. Market ready.
Wall is reinforced!
Right set.
Reinforcements in place!
With the I'm liking the
Place device.
Lamai and Jaeger setup that they got.
Attackers discover the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion.
The extra security, extra projectile security.
Magneto! Position device!
Reloading.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Loading new mag. Reloading mag.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Enemy located. First floor. Slapping mag.
Good fights. You're getting pinched though. Zimbe comes in with Habana's a Type 89, filling a whole full clip, and it's gonna be good for there. It's gonna be good confirming that kill on their roamer there. That's only the number 1 roamer, as we have Omai kind of getting a sight adjacent as they're fighting for control over still into blue here. It's going to be Koruta getting headshotted through by Bulk on Cooley's going to make a Zimbe double kill here, rotating through. We're going to see Ernie having his own fight as well, so he is in sight now, rotating back and forth. AFG in the first canister, its SMG shots are just barely missing. With a 5v1 situation, Ernie is now left to clutch the situation up. And the nearest operator here is going to be all the way into sight here, stacking up. Ash Guts down first, but the shots just don't flick to the door perfectly. He hits the wall, and as he's hitting the wall, Zimbe collects yet another kill for Arson Esports. Arson. We're going hookah, we're going kitchen hookah, maybe penthouse, but people like to play hookah more. You can have more control of the, I guess, easier control of the sights through there. Yeah, especially if you have different strats up for that.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You can worry less about grenades though.
Look at that, with the new gadget, with the new we did get that update, so Malusi and Ace are now introduced, but they're gonna get banned, so
5 seconds left.
whether or not they're gonna be playing them.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Swapping mag! Changing mag.
Whether or not they're going to be playing them, they are introduced into the game, and another thing that's going to be introduced is Moxie's headshot, and possibly getting a double kill here with that bulletproof covered habit there, going a full circle around Cooley. Did not see that full rotation coming through, unfortunately, as now these operators have to fight up against a 3v5 situation, and Moxie making his Legion roam working out and flicking and playing super aggressively with no cover there on the outside. He's just shooting into a doorway. It's going to be Karuta getting another headshot for Bagchasers here, already off to a great start with 2 minutes left. Like, you're left wondering, like, I mean, Zofia does have her gadgets. She's gonna pick up one of her gadgets. Is the Claymore here, that utility here, gonna confirm this this rotation here, so no one can rotate from around behind Vigil. Still the presence here, as there is Doc healing Karuta all the way back up, who is now holding this here. Is having the diffuser as well, so the diffuser is outside, so they can just easily camp around this, knowing that that they do have the clay pigeon or carrier denied, so they can just play around that. They don't have to be aggressively here. AFG thinking to hear something and dedicate 2 of the gas canister there, holding a long angle here. Italian Turtle hoping to get a pick here as Moxie now rotates around, but Italian maybe having a better headset here. Doesn't land the shots and actually gets headshotted himself. Another headshot goes the way of Bagchasers. They are just landing their shots this match. They are warmed and ready to go. And now this is kind of a pattern we're seeing with Arson Esports. They kind of go back and forth with their opponents here. It's a sign that they are good enough to take the lead, and then their opponents are good enough to have a fighting chance, and the opponents are just as well against Arson Esports here. So you know, we're seeing AFG Killer and Moxic. Those 2 names. I think Ernie as well stand out to me the most. So we're seeing them do that. We're seeing them do the 2.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Back at kitchen, trying to make it work. Doc is still here, as well as Wamai, ADS, and then, you know, the roamer. Other roamer is probably going to be it's definitely going to be Vigil. Vigil doesn't contribute much. He's already given up like He's hiding from the drones. He's already effective there. But then as soon as he's done with these 2 reinforcements, if he decides to make rotations, probably for this wall right here, we're gonna see if it's not gonna be him, it's gonna be AFG. It's gonna be right here where Anesthesia's drone is, and he's actually making that right now. So we're gonna see how long. I think his drone right there. Scanning, getting intelligence, getting any type of intel on the enemy's defenses here. Definitely super drone.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb. Attackers drop the diffuser.
Shield up!
Attackers recover the bomb diffuser.
Cool, they're actually getting down to Karuda, the other roamer. I was actually spectating Moxic to see if, since Vigil is kind of like a main roamer role, I was just hoping to see if Karuda can get this double kill here, aggressively fighting outside with no cover here. This is just a gunfight that they're having a back and forth here, hoping to get something to work out here, but yeah, things are going to die down a little bit as Zimbe still holding this door here, and Karuda still kind of engaged from a long angle. Cool by seconds. The free fire right here. Joe Jackson's going to get pinched by AFG, or excuse me, Herrera, and Karuda's going to try finishing that off as Joe Jackson crawls all the way back upstairs, letting him know that, like, yo, you can revive me back up to 20, but for the most part, like, you know, it's a little bit of a trade there, so... The revive is, you know, Anesthesia around the corner, and so is basically the entire of Arson Esports are up top here with no roamers, just playing from below. It's looking like they're left to defend the top and bottom defense because again, a talent trader is playing Sledge, making it super unsafe for any type of defenders looking down, and just with these laser trip mines and Wamai magnets. Wamai is kind of a utility force to be reckoned with here. If he's not annoying, he's like very although it is passive, you do have to wait for an enemy to walk in it. It is pretty annoying and loud so far. So I'm interested to see how that, plus the magnets, plus the ADSs, how much that actually factors in. Because now we're seeing, again, no roamers here. It's just one's in blue, and they're just fighting an up and down sort of fight here. So the fact that they're even, actually, they're all downstairs. They've actually given that push up. And Caesar holding a long angle here, and Doc is just doing his job to making sure his teammates get healed up. We're seeing Zimbe hold this angle here all the way to Karuda, who is trying to, he would be the first to contest this. Zimbe's looking all the way down, so hoping to get someone there, but Joe Jaxie as well. Here's that shot get made, and then Moxic immediately rotates out as Karuda having a fight, gets a double kill here against Anesthesia, leaving Zimbe to actually do a 1v5 clutch with 40 seconds, and you don't have the diffuser. The time is ticking, you're hearing footsteps, you gotta flick, and all you're doing right now is playing very reactionary. You don't know what to do. But actually, I think you might be able to rappel out of here, but that's super dangerous here as well, because you're such in an open area. You have to fully dedicate yourself here. You find one kill, the shots land enough, you're sprinting by, you're flicking for the SMG shots, they're kind of landing, but again, you can only do so much when you're just trapped in that garden there, and leaving Moxic to make this effective rotation even better. Even better, he's just getting one after another and having patience to just hide out in blue bar for the time being. Although Zimbe was there the whole time, he just was like flicking at the wall as soon as he heard that death go by. That should have been instantly his, like, okay, I should get out of here. Like, he just died. You know, there's a habit with R6 players you can notice, like, as soon as you have like, if you're having a gunfight with somebody, and then, like, some people might opt to stay there, but I feel like most players would be like, alright, let me immediately rotate, because they're gonna think I'm still over there. They're gonna think I'm still over here in this past location. They think I'm in the past location, so I'm just gonna rotate around, get out of here for a little bit.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
Unfortunately, that wasn't me. That was not me. Going to run back Penthouse. Penthouse, a very well-known site, well more known than I would say Blue Bar or Sunrise.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Because it's just like you just like defending it, you know. You get the evil eye placements. Let's see where he might pull it in here. If not in the hallway, I believe. As well as this TV. This TV always gets destroyed for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I don't want to hide behind it. I knew players that used to throw Valkyrie's black eye cameras, but then after a while that would just be kind of obvious.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Defender is you got those? You got those?
Attackers have recovered their defense.
Anesthesia confirms that just having the patience out there. Moxic, top of the leaderboard with 6-0-1, and now gonna go 6-0-2 because just getting a little bit too aggressive there. The first 30 seconds of the round, hoping that to catch anybody lacking, but it's not gonna be made effective here, leaving one roamer. Essentially, there's still 4 of you on the defending Bagchasers here in Penthouse, but yeah, are you gonna go for it? Are you gonna continue to roam? Are you gonna go even harder? You're getting pushed on VIP lounge. You are the VIP. The first defense gonna switch to the pistol. You didn't turn around. The headphones didn't work out. Another pistol engagement. They're gonna take this time to try to confirm a Zimbe here as he does get killed by the evil eyes. Maestro's evil eye. Unfortunately, now it's completely on cooldown. But this is the thing is it's on. And now it's permanently on cooldown. Gonna get removed by Ash's breaching rounds here. It's just Operator's utility against Operator's utility. You'll love to see the pistol engagements here in the VIP lounge. Not getting near flash AFGs perfectly waiting behind his bullet hole here. Trying to be a little bit cheeky here as Buck is making his own play. Anesthesia's around the corner, opening this up, trying to get a drone in there, trying to get some maximum insight as Joe Jackson slowly but surely starts to push up into this guitar VIP Hall of Fame area here. And now no one is in bathroom, but bathroom is soft here. Can actually make that a possible rotation here as Joe Jackson and Cooley are not holding a cross angle here. Ernie's going to take massive damage here, but going to return a down but not out state to Joe Jackson as Cooley is now upside down, hoping to see anybody thirsting this. Talon try to getting the quick revive, and again on the other side it's Anesthesia waiting for someone to get thirsty here. I'm not sure if Ernie has enough Doc Stim pistols here to heal back up, but he knows that he sees the diffuser, and Serra gets 1 kill and Ernie gets another kill. It's a 2v3 situation with 54 seconds left on the clock. We're seeing no roamers coming out of Bagchasers here. Ernie just constantly holding this long angle here because the diffuser still is in the spot right here. And you know who's also still in their spot? Cooley. Cooley is still at this window hoping to make this play happen. And now Anesthesia did roam around here trying to get anybody from a new angle, but unfortunately Cooley is now inside trying to make a play happen here with 30 seconds left. The time is against him. This is completely soft, barely missing his bullets there as Ernie fights this engagement here at a very tall angle. Nitro Cell call is made, Twitch goes down, and the live waypoints as well with an excellent pre-fire coming out of AFG, trying to see if they can pinch him. Nope, it's just AFG killer here. See if he can get the last 15-second round kill, leaving Anesthesia to do another sort of rotation around, getting hit by AFG's bandit wires as well. Let's see the play Anesthesia can make here. Pre-firing here excellently. Anesthesia is like just waiting it out, not even trying to chance it here, and again not even hearing the, I'm not sure it was him last round that didn't hear someone sneaking up on the side there, but it's gonna be another victory for Bagchasers. It wasn't last round, it was the player, it was Jaeger. Jaeger was in VIP lounge, prone at the floor, got the first pistol kill. He was the VIP, and then he was just slowly reloading, and it might be because of the fact that like he was in a gunfight, that if you play R6, you know, you hear the like you like when a loud explosion goes off or an intense gunfight and your character takes damage, even when your character takes like a bullet of damage or something, it goes like you know what I mean, like you know how annoying that, like it really makes you go deaf for a little bit, which you know, we can debate if you have enough research, we can debate that that's actually like scientifically accurate, that you're traumatized by such physical pain that you lose a sense of hearing. But in R6 they really be dragging it. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, like you have someone like throw an impact at a hatch nearby and then you rotate through the hatch, your hearing is like. So I'm not sure if that's what the Jaeger was listening to in VIP lounge, or when he was playing the pistol right here and he didn't see somebody sneak up behind him. But then literally fast forward later, like into the round, 2 minutes later, we have Anesthesia on Buck doing the same thing, holding this angle here and gonna get shot from behind. Didn't he hear someone rotating around? So it seems like both of these players need to increase their headset volume at least.
Attackers have located the bomb.
If it isn't the game, then they need to increase their headset volume.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
Loading new magazine.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Reinforcing the wall!
smoking hookah. Y'all smoking? Big hookah smoke.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped. Defender has
Who's
left
fighting?
the
Oh, of
area.
course it's Mossack. Why do you think I'm spectating him? Getting a shot from, look. Ooh. You saw Joe Jaxie posted up on that wall, and then it was a... Who was it, the one that was really far away? I guess Zimbe was right behind, not landing the shots effectively. Actually, it's going to make me eat my own words and make Moxic eat his own bullets. As he goes down, it seems like everybody has very high ping. This might be a holster. It might be a... Maybe it's a me thing, but it seems like for right now, both players were kind of lagging out there and having some sort of issue there, but neither way goes into the favor of Bagchasers. Now with a double kill, Zimbe gets his own play, is going to get made there, as now enemies are reduced. A 4v1 situation here. Only has to defend. Shots are landing, shots are missing. It's a back and forth with Twitch winning that engagement. Cooley making a comeback for Arson Esports here. Making a comeback. You gotta do it. You gotta stop that lead very early. To any means necessary. Where are we going now? It's round 6. You know we about to go to kitchen. Where we going? You know we going to the same old sites. We're not gonna use Blue Rise and Sunset unless it's like the last possible game. And we're looking at the score here. Zimbe's in the lead with 7-1-3, and he's really the only one carrying as much here. And now gonna go on Buck again. If they're playing from if they're playing on the bottom site here, if they're playing from kitchen, let's just see how effective Buck can be. This main site wall here is gonna be heavily reinforced. It only takes 4 to fully reinforce it, so Buck can't really do much there, but that's why you try to go a hard breacher. And no hard breachers were banned here. Malusi, not a hard breacher. Legion, not a hard breacher. Jackal, not a hard breacher. And Thatcher isn't a support to a hard breacher. So they could have gone somebody who electrifies this. They could have gone Cade or Bandit, but if this wall is gonna get played so open, so if it's gonna get reinforced electrically with Bandit batteries, then if you're playing right here into Sunrise Bar, you see how Joe Jaxie is pushing his drone straight through here. If you're this operator literally looking at the angle that his drone is looking at, you can definitely see those Bandit batteries. Look at him, Moxic's favorite spot, and this door is prepped open. He's just waiting for someone to get it going on as he's checking his cams. I'm not even going to spectate off of him because I know he's checking the outside cams that are getting a shot here, but I should have been spectating Cruda's failed Sunrise peek here against this camera here. Not going to be effective as no player damage is collected from... No player damage is added on to themselves, and having a whole 3 different angles here. We're having a Cooley around the corner, wrapping around as Italian Turtle drones out to sight, but it's really it's gonna be Zimwe going down to Moxic defense here in Sunrise, and now gonna pick up a double kill. I should have been staying on him the whole time as the Magnet now picks up 1. He's looking at 2 different angles here in a V shape, now sprinting across here, trying to get an angle on the Ash, who just continues to sprint. You will find a barrel staring at you at the other end. At some point you do have to pre-aim and pre-fire, and unfortunately just the adrenaline of that double kill, trying to get a 3rd one, is just a little bit too greedy there. So holding an angle here, Seattle trying to aim for a headshot level here. Very dangerous game. Not dot kill dub, so this could go in the favor of Joe Jaxie here. He does have an ACOG. Now looking at 1. He finds the first headshot. It's a 2v3 situation. He finds the pistol. The pistol shots are not landing here, but AFG Killer does have his back there. We're seeing that Ash, she did get that kill. She got that down onto the dock there, so it's very interesting because she caught 2 players currently sprinting. That was the pattern there we saw from Anesthesia. Now holding this angle here at sight window. Very risky, very low cover for a Talon Turtle to actually use. Now he's actually using effective amount of cover here as we see another run out being made. Ernie goes all the way Ernie's insight here, and the smoke rotates all the way around. So as soon as you're dedicating to this angle, it's just very difficult to even contest that. We see that Ernie is now collecting another victory for Bagchasers here. Super tough for Arson Esports. They have been going back and forth a bit, but that 2nd round hookah, 3rd round kitchen, 4th round penthouse, we're seeing back-to-back Bagchaser victories here. Honestly, it seems like a mixed bag of victories here. It's just like a lot of gadgets and a lot of gunfight. It's a lot of back and forth. Now again going into hookah. Just hookah's a common site to play. And Finka might be confirmed for the 6th pick here, so
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Razor wire is deployed.
Attackers have discovered
Now
the
that we
location of
have
the bomb.
spilled over into round 7, now that Bagchasers have pioneered their back to their triple victory. I mean, they won 4 times, but they're back-to-back-to-back victories on defense. We're gonna see how they opt to attack hookah. So they did play it. They did play hookah twice already, and they won once and lost once. So I'm very interested to see how effective it's gonna be with Joe Jackson making that classic classic vigil spawn peek. It seems like here with no one else roaming except for Anesthesia trying to hold an interesting angle here, a nice little a flick angle here just in case something gets made. But for the most part, as they try to hold down this as they try to hold this down. Oof. Uh-oh, Mossack has left the game and completely lagged out now, and it seems like everyone else is just, It seems like everyone's lagging, and now they're gonna, just gonna have to call for a rehost here. It might be on me. I hope it's on me, because then they won't have to, go for a rehost themselves. They won't have to burn one. Because it affected everybody there, so... Gonna invite them, get them in here right away. And I will also create this round history while I wait for them to join up. I can't even ban Melusi. She's not even a viable ban here. Interesting.
No, no one got a pick.
It is.
I don't get what this server's trying to do.
Yeah, that server was fucking busted. We literally wasted a minute on one of our attacks that we couldn't make. That's so funny.
That round when I ran out on y'all, bro, I would have had a double kill. It lagged me back.
You had that rubber band?
We're going off the same
Yeah,
score,
Yo,
right?
Virgil, what's up with you and sitting in office on your cams, nigga?
Oh,
This
me?
nigga be chilling in there, yeah.
Hey, bro, y'all
So what's the score gonna be?
It's 4-2.
Yeah, it's 4-3.
Okay.
4-2.
But we have, you gotta put us on our
I
tag.
got a screenshot. I got a screenshot of
I have a screenshot too.
it. 4-2. Don't say shit.
Yeah, you guys left before the round ended, so we got the free round.
What?
What?
We won that round. We won that round, homie.
No, you guys didn't.
Yeah, round one was kitchen and blue team won. Round 2 was hookah and orange team won. Round 3 was kitchen, orange team won. Round 4 was penthouse, orange team. Round 5 was hookah, orange team won. Or round 5, excuse me, was blue team.
Yeah. It's 4-2.
Round 5 was blue team. And then round 6 was kitchen again. Orange team won. So there's the round history. We'll just wait for the 5th man to join. You guys can start off on round 7.
Where's Kuruda? It's a 0.
Yeah, you guys might have to invite him. I just invited who I could.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
where
he has his friends turned off, I think.
the fuck this motherfucker go?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think he lagged out.
Uh-oh.
I think he lagged out. Hey, call him. Check if he lagged out.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm dead.
Isn't new operators from new seasons banned anyways?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they're
Yeah, I don't know why I always did a ban.
Because I can't I can't even ban her to add the rebans. I can't even
Nah,
use her.
We were waiting for y'all to pull out that A so we could protest, no cap.
The easy dub.
We were fucking waiting. Too bad a game like that.
I mean, none of us have them either way.
Yo, can we just fucking postpone this shit? I'm trying to play that.
Nigga, we got a league game in 15 minutes, bro.
Not I did not sign up for the 10 o'clock
No,
game.
we waited for you. You guys better wait for us. There.
What? No, we're not starting it without.
Alright, he's joining.
Alright, let's get it.
Oh, do you want to play Warzone?
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yo, EA announced today they started development on Skate 4.
There's already another game coming out.
W.
It's gonna be good to win.
Literally posted like 20 minutes ago. Let's fucking go.
Skate 3 is like
We'll probably get it by like next year or two.
Oh, no way. No way this nigga joined his scrim.
Are you sure you want to leave the custom?
Guacamole nigga penis.
He's
Sky Jackson's a bitch.
Our teammate's loading up right now.
Which one?
Garuda?
Yo, where the fuck's Solar go?
Bah.
So how warmed up are you guys feeling? Is this your guys like a couple matches in? You guys been playing the whole day?
I slept the whole day.
Yeah, I played one.
I just got home from an 8-hour drive.
Man, I've been
Sheesh.
playing.
Our guy says his internet crashed, so we gotta wait for him.
Switch Garuda.
I bet we're gonna blame it on him then. Cool.
Yeah,
No cap, I only like playing this right now. I don't know if it's on rank.
I swear to God.
Let's just postpone this T4.
Like, I want to know what, like, Jay
no
and Sav's,
postponing.
like, freaking idea of putting these matches right back to back to back. Like, I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck Savannah.
This is like the third day they've done this in the past, like,
No, they
week,
always
bro.
do this shit.
Oh
It's
yeah,
fucking
Exactly.
y'all had a game Tuesday, Wednesday.
Like,
No,
no,
they have
like,
a
they were
game
scheduled
in
like
15,
3
13
games.
minutes.
Yeah,
They
they
have
were
a game
like
in 13
scheduled
minutes.
3 games back to back to back. Like, it's stupid. Like,
Yeah,
I
that
don't even
shit's
like
kinda
playing this right
fucking
now.
ass.
Like, I'll play one match, but 2 matches back to back to back. Like, it's just.
That's what our
Especially if
fucking
it's,
dumbass
like-
rep set or did. Schedule the
Yeah.
fucking league game during our playoff game. I'm like, what?
Bruh.
Golden Dukes got us fucked up.
Like, I love my team owner, but like, god dang, like.
You need
he
to
has
Gatorade
bring up a
break?
Stupid turtle sometimes.
The Jay Headache guy or what was that?
Yeah, Jay Headache. He's a kind of a retard sometimes. I love him, but he's. I can't stand him. He looks like a fat behind like chipmunk, dude. Y'all ever seen his face? I'll send y'all a picture of him right now. His chubby brown cheeks. Dude, he's so chunky. I love it. He looks like a chunky baby with beard, like with a beard.
Trash about my duo,
Yeah, but he's the one that's leaving you for PC. I don't even want to hear it. All right, shut up.
Oh.
And
Come
he's
on
giving
now.
me his own PC, dog.
He's giving-
What do you look like?
Alright.
He's giving me his PC, dog.
Cap. I think he was gonna find their address and send a fucking shit bomb.
Oh God, I'm just. He's gonna ask your address. I'm
Yo,
gonna
Chad's
just
gonna join
type
the
my
party.
address.
Bro,
in
this
the
nigga headache
chat,
sent
bro.
me some shit.
Oh God, I already told him. I was like, Brody. I was like, send me some cash. He was like, nah. I was like, bro, try to get that PC so I could slam. And then he was like, what do you say? Hold on, I got the messages. He was talking some, nah, get your broke ass on somewhere. I'm like, dog, chill out, bro. Like, you want me to go to PC with you, right? And he was like, nah, just get yourself a job. I was like, well, that's too much work. I was like, guess I'm just not getting a PC then.
Man.
Bro.
Yo, have people around your neighborhood been popping fireworks every night, or that's just me?
Hell yeah.
Fucking
Well, for me, it's not really fireworks. It's more of gunshots. That's a different story, though. That's a different story.
I mean, yeah. If you really live in the hood, then you know the difference.
We live in a gated community.
Ew.
Aww.
He's a white man.
I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, good for you, bro. You got that disposable income.
I'm being here. I know the show.
It's a gated community. I'd like to build a PC from scratch.
Chill. It's like I don't know. It's just it's fucking different. It's nice though, but it's not. All
That's goals.
Think it is. I don't know. It's just a fucking house.
That's
Just
true.
a house.
I had a really good plan to do that round.
Can we just schedule this for a different time? I really don't feel like playing.
Dude, I don't know.
I swear to God. Who the
Like,
fuck is Ace Claps and why is he inviting me to the party?
I can't give y'all that reschedule, man. 'Cause start time is kind of, you know, it's kind of
I don't
cold.
care. You know what? I'm texting Jay right now. I'm taking over his team. I'm scheduling everything. Bump that, bro.
No
Oh,
way.
you feeling
Gold One's
gangsta.
inviting me to this squad. Gold One for the last 4 seasons make it crazy.
You join it anyway.
Hey, we're gonna sub him out.
For Demira?
We're subbing him out for Demira. Yep.
What is this fucking internet coming back on?
Guess not.
I hit him off. That's why. One with the fat boot.
It's all just scary.
He said, who the fuck, why the fuck Fiesta did he do back there?
Caught him a effing brain dead rat.
Sound like AUG.
Sound like you.
No.
He's right there, he's right there, he's right there.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
him.
Cooley, watch this. I'm gonna at Jay. Watch this.
He about to pull some fuck shit?
You look like a walrus. How do you spell walrus? I think that's how you spell it. There we go.
W-A-L-R-U-S.
Cyberbullying on that.
Hey.
Yeah, I fucking love you.
Alright,
That's a little bit too much.
My
redo
dad.
this. We're attacking, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
attacking. Yeah, you guys are
Alright.
attacking.
Alright.
Good luck again.
Bomb. Coastline. Round 7. Round 7's the important one. Round 7 is when we switch. It's when we become defenders, and it's when we become attackers. Now, if we get into this, and now they're all, you know, we have Arson Esports mainly doing attack, and honestly, they're not winning. It's a 2-4. They had the good first round, then they had a good kitchen attack. They had a good hookah attack as well. But other than that, this has kind of been Bagchasers' game in terms of gadgets and confirming kills and hiding behind cover, more or less, just landing shots. We had Moxic defending in, I believe it was Sunrise Bar, playing aggressively there on visual, just winning flick shots. Like, literally, like, what are you going to do? He's just winning you in gun skill. But now that you're on defense, you now have visual, you now have that gun, you can make the difference. Hopefully we won't need another rehost here. It seems like the ping is pretty high, so that's just going to be a very poopy situation that I can't control, you know? Let me turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone, I
Attackers need
guess.
to locate and defuse bombs.
Let me stop downloading 500 megabyte, I said megabyte, I mean gigabyte videos. I'm not going to say what the video is, but
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
I'm over here looking at scoreboard like not everyone's the same. On the door? You better pick that up, homie. Oh,
10 seconds
did he
remaining.
just get one? Hold up. Oh, no, it's still on the door. I was about to say, you're not going to get anything there. They might shoot that open too, so it could feel like it's wasted as well.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been
You're getting aggressive, you're still firing, you're landing all of your shots. Joe Jaxie, out of, let's say, 30 bullets in that mag, the K1A, landed about, what, 20 maybe? Maybe less, because it wouldn't take 20 to kill. I don't think a perfect. Come on, find those shots. She drops up there, doesn't land it. Karuta barely getting away with his life there. Still pre-firing here super aggressively. That Finka boost just providing for her teammate. Moxic is like, damn, yeah, they're really hurting like that. I guess I'll try to make it work here. I guess I'll try to, passive healing. Joe Jaxie have an engagement, winning that engagement as well. Double kill there, and can you get away from the nitro? So as you boost for the team there, you are dead, but your team is now your team is boosted health. They have that extra health with them after death, but it depends on what they're doing. She's gonna just be here safely on the roof, opening that up as Karuta is still stretching this health. Here's someone behind him at the last possible second. At 5v1 for Sierra here on the roof. Here we're gonna see someone try to rotate around, seeing the head just barely above. As Sierra needs to get this clutch off here, and then there's the first headshot. As now this main wall is opened up, as Italian Chart is just waiting patiently to get this first shot here against the Mozzie Cooley, or excuse me, not Mozzie. There, but it's definitely just waiting down below with the black eye skin, hoping that he holds this angle here, hoping that he just gives it away. And you're looking at way too many things from down below, from up top. Then you opened up the wall, so you're looking up top, you're looking straight ahead, left and right, and then you're looking below, bottom right. That was a hard spot for Habana to play there by herself there. It's not even like your Blackbeard and your head peeking the roof. It's just that, like, yo, good luck with that. And then you just, it's a 5v1. You're not thinking ahead and stuff. Like, you're not really thinking like, let me rotate around, let me flashbang here and rotate all the way around. Like, I just dedicated 3 of my Habanas to this wall here so I can make a play from a long distance. I can hold the recoil here, but we saw that he got 1 kill, but it's just too many things to look at. There is such a thing as, looking in a V shape. Like, now you're getting caught out looking in a V shape. So now, like I think it was the Zofia there. She was looking at one angle, and then as soon as you hear someone behind you, then you have another person. You have one in front of you and one at least 90 degrees, to form the shape of a V. So as soon as it's got to be players that have to be able to recognize that they are in that shape, that they do have to move around. Like let's say someone's coming in from this service entrance and someone's coming in from this bathroom, and you're defending here, right? You're like where this keg is. You're right where that keg and fire extinguisher is, and you're defending here, but someone's here, and so you start backing up a little bit, and you have to look here, and you have to flick over here. You have really no cover except for this half wall here, but then again, you could say that this doorway is kind of covered. So if you feel like you're in that V shape, you need to recognize that you're relying on flicking here. I think she died here, the Zofia, looking straight into here, and then flicks over here, and he feels that someone's here. So it's more or less like a V. It's more like a, if we go back to geometry class, it's more like an obtuse angle or something like that. So you have to recognize the kind of lines of sight that you're willing to die or willing to fight from here. As D-Mirror tries to get another hookah to pool run murder here, but it's not going to be effective. He can take some damage there. Leave it to Joe Jaxie to confirm those.
I'm reloading.
Joe Jaxie playing from below, where he did get that effective that spawn peek. Joe Jaxie, I mean, look where he died. Joe Jaxie died right in front of here with no possible cover here, as Moxic has his own fight getting rid of Joe Jaxie. So he had to get the other operator here. Talent Turtle just around the corner. We're going to see that no shots are made through, but it doesn't matter because Karuta is on the other side of this straightaway map here. If it doesn't happen from above, it's happening from below on this side of the north and south right here. It's going to be a 2v4, leaving with Cooley landing those effective commando shots, taking charge of this like a real commando would. Under half health now with where even if he has Mozzie Jones, he doesn't really have time for that, because from from above. He's just vaulting over. I don't know if that was the wrong button or not, but definitely the one that threw the game, possibly the round for them. Definitely threw his life away. And Anesthesia with an effective rotation there. That Claymore is set, but you do have a Nitro Cell. You can make the phone call effective as the plant does go down. Anesthesia might hear this go down, but also loading a very tight angle here. Gets rid of the one as AFG is sitting in a garden here and just wall banging through. You see how he immediately vaults over, and operators are now on other sides of each other. Super well timing it. Prone dedicating himself there. It was just on the right time, expecting him to vault over. He knows he's around the hallway. AFG goes to the hallway. He's not in the hallway, and your teammates are on site, which means he's not on site. He has to be where you just were, expecting him to even just stay crouch level again with no cover. We're seeing players just die out in the open. They're not even opting to go behind the tree or stay crouched. I mean, shout outs to him. He proned all the way to the floor, but again, that's just not enough, man. Because we just saw that flick. We just saw, it wasn't really a flick. It was just like he looked down and got the kill. It was kind of like you were just missing your shots out in the open prone. It's just a rough situation to have to fight from. Because if he would have decided to get that kill on the Zofia and then rotate all the way around, he could have made something happen. But the shortest path was right there, so you got to take it to find out if it's going to be effective.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb.
Also, if you hear those noises just now, if you heard that,
10 seconds to go.
if you heard those,
5 seconds remaining.
that's why I don't know if I got it in the streamer. I think it might have been in the stream. It's just like, yo, you hear them fireworks like every night, bro? I'm tired. Look at, ooh, come on, you got those? ACOG is blocking. Your ACOG is so massive and so thick here. Now you're finally seeing around here 5v4 because AFG does have it there. It's the same hold angle here. It's just you can only aim in one direction here, so you don't know. You don't know who's roaming. It's Italian and Anesthesia on the other side here. We're down in kitchen around the numero 9. Kitchen back and forth here. It's going to be Mozzie, an effective Coolly already reduced down to a bit of health, making it a very well earned rotation here as Demir now tries to wrap around and help his teammate around here. But Cooley's the one who's in the most of a predicament here. He is near enemies here, sharing this wall with Ernie. If Ernie has the headset to hear him, let's see. Ernie's shooting through here as Moxic is also kind of looking through, not taking his time to, from above. AFG trying to find something here. How spread out they are. Look at the stoicism on Cooley, just patiently waiting. Like, I'm gonna wait for you to come back here, bro. Demir gonna get gunned. Gonna get gunned straight through the head, unfortunately. Trying to melee this annoying ass little trip mine, little laser sensor here. Trying to be effective, keep reloading and keep using it. You're gonna find when you hit one, Anesthesia straight through the brain, not enough reaction time out of him. He's just waiting patiently there. The talent there takes some massive damage as well. Now, and you see Twitch, we see, excuse me, there's Ernie who's getting live waypoints there as well, and it's just caught sprinting. Moxic gets rid of Italian Turtle as AFG was from above, so we're gonna see Cooley now in the hallway that his last teammate did die from. It might have been him, might have been not, but now both operators fighting without cover. Cooley landing the majority of shots, dropping and having that hot reload there. Didn't see the buck coming. There's no way you anticipated the buck to still be above, and even if you did, he rotated straight off of there. So effective map awareness by AFG. Didn't take the staircase, didn't decide to go outside the window, hop over the balcony, go through sight window. It was like literally like, I'm above, I'm gonna hop over into the I don't know if it's called Dragon Garden. That might be what's it called? That might be I might be thinking of the skyscraper map. That might just be regular garden, or I don't know. You know if there's a lot of green and you see some seats or some umbrellas, it's automatically garden. he just went straight for it, and it was well done. A well done a play by all these operators here. We can't even really check the scoreboard here because of that unfortunate rehost. So hopefully that's just again, I'm saying hopefully that's just me, but it does seem like there is some lag on console servers. So stay tuned for another game right after this. It's interesting. I'm saying this for the live stream, people who are tuning in live, in case they just want to catch these games, take notes, or watch their teammates and stuff. Because when it's all recorded, when the VOD is created and the footage is left over, it'll just seem like I'm like stick tuned, but then it's just the next video. But yeah, make sure you're catching these live streams so you can catch certain content that I do be cutting out sometimes. I do be cutting out certain convos early. If I start to stream early, I'm starting a habit of starting to stream a bit later, where it's like a 4v5, because then that was just less to edit, less dead silence, and then I gotta play like it's a whole thing. And at the end as well, certain players want to just bounce immediately. Other players kind of like want to shit talk, and that's not like really acceptable. So I just want to cut it off there early. We're gonna see if Demir cuts off the lifespan of Karuta here. Straight through the head. It's a double headshot on both of the teams here. Anesthesia goes down. Ash goes down. Both operators for the FBI CTU, excuse me. Interesting enough, it's only Karuta as left as the last FBI agent here. Soft destruction, if we count it. Hard destruction Karuta, soft destruction Sierra, soft destruction Moxic on Ash, and another soft destruction on AFG. So funnily enough, they're going very they're very focused on opening right here. So we're gonna see if Moxic sees this long angle here. Immediately as shots are landing here, we see both operators just having a back and forth, and right around there's a 2v4 on match point. Bagchasers in the lead, AFG in the lead, slowly gunning up. He has majority in kills as Cooley makes his own kill, let it be known. He's in majority for kills for sure, all the way at the top at 6 and AFG at 5. So we're gonna see both of these gunners turning the tides here. The Italian Turtle steps up and takes the head right off of Ernie's shoulders here, getting some shots through, I don't know, through underneath. Again, it's AFG playing from below with that buck patience. The sight is completely soft reinforced. Nitro call goes off, doesn't get effective. We're gonna see if Cooley is being very aggressive here, running around outside, headshot upside down. Can he land those shots? Knifing midair because you are out of ammo. You're forcing it to go down just right here. But another AFG Bagchaser victory here on Coastline. Well executed by them. The majority of the rounds do go to Bagchasers here. They won the game, an unfortunate rehost there. It might have slowed down the momentum, but we had certain operators talking about they just wanted to postpone or whatever. So someone said he was on an 8-hour drive. Like, damn, do an 8-hour drive and then I don't know. Shout outs to you for sure, bro. So good luck, have fun on your next couple of matches, guys and gals. If it's ranked or quick matches, just don't be toxic. Spread some love in the world, bro. Too much hate. So let's talk with the teams now.
So we're gonna put a ring now? I bet.
Yeah.
GG's, boys.
Yeah, GG.
Y'all left, so I was gonna say GG's.
I told you I was like, you ready for this dub? And you were like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, I saw levels and everything,
Like, I'm not trying to be biased. I just want to hear some confidence, you know? You put that bass in your voice.
When I flipped on the Twitch, it just kind of.
Alright, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too, bruh.